This is proof of the unique friendship between a monkey and two kids. The three of them walked casually, each carrying a backpack. Occasionally, the monkey acted playful, climbing onto one of the kids' backs. Truly like best friends. When they got tired, they stopped by the side of the road to rest and drink some water. Their faces showed just how thirsty they were after walking quite a distance. Once refreshed, they continued their journey with renewed energy. Any guesses where they're heading? Write your answer in the comments. A young wildcat found itself trapped, one of its legs caught in a snare, unable to free itself. Seeing this, a man carefully approached to help. However, the wildcat appeared scared and tried to back away. The man used a snare pole to safely assist. Gently but swiftly, he moved the tool toward the cat's neck. As soon as it touched the cat, the little creature started to struggle and resist. Remaining calm, the man worked quickly. In just a few moments, he successfully removed the trap from the cat's injured leg. Once free, the wildcat paused for a moment, staring at the man with sharp eyes as if to say, "Thank you." Shortly after, the wildcat walked away back into the wilderness, ready to start fresh. A small brown bear stopped a human's car. Its front paws kept tugging at the car door, seemingly asking for food from the owner. Not long after, the little bear's family showed up, curious about what was happening, hoping to benefit from the humans. Faced with these uninvited guests, the car owner could only sit inside, unwilling to make any sudden moves. Seeing the humans ignoring it, the little bear sat down helplessly on the ground, then began rubbing itself against the car as if to signal something. Its actions were both adorable and a little mischievous. After several attempts to plead, the little bear finally won the owner's sympathy. Carefully, the owner rolled down the car window and tossed out some food. The little bear's eyes lit up with surprise, sniffing at the food before eating it joyfully. Although this moment was heartwarming and a little amusing, it also serves as a reminder. When encountering wild animals, always prioritize your safety, as they remain unpredictable creatures of the wild. A man is feeding this adorable tiger cub with a bottle. Look, the tub seems so thirsty. It's drinking its milk eagerly, like it doesn't want to stop. So cute, right? If you love watching adorable moments like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Who knows, there might be more cute tiger cub moments for you to enjoy. In the town of Churchill, Canada, a photographer used a drone to capture a precious moment. Several polar bears were seen peacefully sleeping on icebergs, as if they were in a heavenly ocean. However, the melting glaciers caused by climate change have forced polar bears to adapt to their surroundings. They are now often found far from their original habitats, sometimes even approaching human settlements in search of food. Did you know? Polar bears can hold their breath for up to 2 minutes while swimming in icy waters to hunt their prey. They are also among the most efficient predators in the world, with a hunting success rate for seals of about 10 to 20%. Through these extraordinary adaptations, polar bears teach us the importance of survival amidst change. A moment full of lessons and a reminder to keep our planet sustainable. Did you know that crows aren't just ordinary blackbirds? They're actually one of the smartest birds in the world. Crows can use tools, solve puzzles, and even recognize human faces. So if you've ever been mean to a crow, watch out, they remember. But that's not all. Crows have an amazing way of communicating. They don't just caw randomly, they use sounds, body movements, and even expressions to talk to each other. And when you see a group of crows, they're probably teaming up, whether it's to find food or face danger together. What's even cooler is that crows can mimic human voices. Yep, kind of like parrots, but with a mysterious vibe. No wonder they often show up in mythology and folklore as symbols of wisdom or mystery. Oh, and crows are super adaptable. Whether it's in a forest or the middle of a city, they know how to survive and make the most of their surroundings. Smart, right? And here's the best part, they have something like collective memory. They learn from their group's experiences and pass that knowledge on to the next generation. Isn't that amazing? If you love fun facts like these, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more cool stuff. See you in the next video. In the middle of a barren and hot desert, a desert tortoise slowly moves, searching for the precious source of life, water. Steps are slow but full of patience. It relies on its instincts, following small tracks in the sand that might lead to a water source. The sun scorches with intense heat, but its thick shell protects it from the extreme temperatures. After a long journey, the tortoise arrives at a promising spot. Rain, which rarely falls, has left a small puddle between the rocks. Without hesitation, it lowers its head and begins to drink, replenishing its body's water reserves. However, that's just the beginning. From afar, the tortoise notices a gleam of light reflecting off the sand. Hopeful, it quickens its pace. As it gets closer, a large water pool appears before its eyes, like an oasis of life in the middle of the desolate desert. Without hesitation, the tortoise crawls into the water, feeling the refreshing coolness that soothes its body. It swims freely, enjoying every drop of water it has longed for. That large water pool becomes a lifesaver, an oasis that offers hope and life in the harsh desert. A squirrel was seen walking cautiously toward a jackfruit. But suddenly, a monkey appeared and chased it away by hitting the squirrel on the head. The squirrel ran off for a moment but didn't give up. Tried to approach the jackfruit again. However, the monkey was still on guard and pushed the squirrel's body to keep it away. In their struggle, the monkey eventually bit into the jackfruit so hard that it fell to the ground. What a fierce battle for the jackfruit! Let's get to know this little tree dweller, the green tree frog. This cute little guy isn't just adorable, but it also has some super cool facts that'll blow your mind. First off, that bright green color isn't just for show, it's their ultimate weapon for blending in with leaves. Predators? Nah, they can't see this guy. Plus, their skin is waterproof, keeping them nice and hydrated even on hot days. Nighttime is their time to shine. With their loud, unique calls, they either attract a mate or let everyone know, "This is my turf." Oh, and guess what? They don't drink water like we do, they absorb it straight through their skin. How cool is that? What's even more awesome is that green tree frogs are like nature's health inspectors. They're super sensitive to pollution and environmental changes, so if you see them around, it's a good sign the ecosystem is doing great. With all these amazing traits, green tree frogs are truly one of nature's wonders. Let's do our part to protect the environment so these little guys can keep hopping around happily. This woman's heroic act was truly tense. With great courage, she tried to save a pig that was drowning in the river. Reaching out from the boat, she struggled to pull the heavy pig up. Despite facing difficulties, she didn't give up and continued to push forward with determination. After a tiring effort, she finally succeeded in pulling the pig onto the boat, rescuing it from danger. Mayflies have a pretty unique life cycle. Most of their lives are spent underwater as nymphs, and they can live anywhere from a few months to several years, depending on the species. But once they become adults, they only live for a few hours to a couple of days to mate. Nymphs breathe through their trachea and gills on the sides of their bodies, letting them get oxygen from clean water. They also feed on detritus and algae at the bottom of rivers and lakes, helping keep the water nice and clean. What's really interesting is that mayflies go through dramatic metamorphosis. For a while, the nymphs crawl out of the water and turn into adults in a process called emergence, which can happen in just a few hours. Some mayfly species can live as nymphs for years, way longer than their adult stage, which only lasts a few hours. They usually live in clear, oxygen-rich waters like rivers and lakes. Nymphs are also great indicators of water quality. Since they're super sensitive to pollution, if their numbers drop, it could mean the water's been polluted. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cool facts about nature. Hey friends, have you ever seen an antelope with a funny, big nose like this? Yup, this is the saiga antelope, a unique animal that lives in the grasslands of Central Asia. Its big, flexible nose isn't just for show, you know. This amazing nose has incredible functions, like filtering dust during the summer and warming up cold air in the winter before it reaches their lungs. Cool, right? Saigas are also famous for being speedy runners. They can run up to 80 kilometers per hour. Perfect for escaping predators like wolves. Oh, and about their social life, saigas are super sociable. They love to live in large herds, sometimes with hundreds of members. But sadly, saigas are now critically endangered due to poaching and habitat loss. Their horns are often hunted for use in traditional medicine. It's so heartbreaking, isn't it? That's why it's so important for us to protect unique animals like them so they don't vanish forever. So, what do you think? Interested in learning more about these adorable saigas? If you like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so more people can care about them too. It looks like this bear wants to catch the bus, but the bus just drives off. Look at it, walking with such determination, as if it knows exactly where it's going. But as soon as the bus starts moving, it gets startled and runs after it as if saying, "Hey, wait! I want to join too."
What are you looking at? Hey, if you like me, show it. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video, okay? See you again. Wait, where? Oh yeah, at the zoo.
No.